we're 6-7 years in at this point. This is it. Like, this is it for AK as far as like, this has to be our year.
We wanted to make a record that we would want to listen to, and that's exactly what we set out to do.
At this point in time, it didn't make sense to keep trying things that weren't working. So now we're out on our own again. We're independent.
It's exciting and terrifying at the same time, the whole idea of releasing an album by ourselves and funding it ourselves and branding it ourselves.
Already been 2 years since the last release. We're not the same people. We're not the same players. We're not the same writers. We're not the same people, and it's definitely going to be different.
You don't know which door's going to open, which door's going to shut.
You know, at first it looks glorious and it looks virtuous. And I quickly found that it's not a very sustainable lifestyle by any means.
You know, we're poor guys. We're four guys that work on the side.
We're at an interesting spot. I mean, the majority of guys that are in bands have to have another job to fund themselves being in a band.
I guess at some point we're getting old enough to where we can't scrape by. Things are starting to come to a head just with life, and we have to move forward and make this a career. And we're risking everything financially, not being on a label. We're paying for this one. It's either going to be one that connects and we take it up a notch, or we're going to go away. We really believe in this record and the timing of it and when we need to do it, and we need to do it now.
We've written something that we believe in, that we have created from our experiences, that I think anyone can relate to.
It'll hit people in a place, where it hit us.
We have this story that we're trying to tell. It resonates with my life. It resonates with the four of us. And our character goes through this journey similar to ours, where he grows up knowing the truth. Things are going well, and then there's heartbreak, and there's failure, and there's chasing down every dead end to fill that void, and coming up empty-handed and just questioning God. And the undertone of the entire album is just a resistance to surrender.
I don't know how to compare being in a band that's been together, living together, touring together, creating music together for 6 years.
We're onto something good. We're creating songs that we're all proud of.
And you're going to hear some stuff you've never heard from us before.
Get to sort of flex those areas where we never really got to flex them before.
Definitely subtle little things that kind of totally take the song a new direction.
There's some deep meaning. There's a story behind everything that we're doing.
We all have a desire. What drives us is to have a say in or impact culture in some way.
We're going to take this huge story, this huge feeling inside of us, and put it on a recording that's going to stay the same forever.
I hope it finds people, and I hope people are gripped by it.
I know that we have a big story here to tell. The future for us is hazy. I don't think it has to end anytime soon, but if it does, I feel like the image that I have in my head is sort of a kingdom in the distance, and we're going home either way. If that means walking away from this, then that image is too real. To me, that's exciting and terrifying all at once. That's been my whole year. Exciting and terrifying all at once. We're walking away from what's been a band in Kansas, and we're trying something new. And I know that doesn't seem like that big a deal from the outside, but in our heads, it's sort of spinning. I think if this project is it, we can go home. White flags held high. We're all in at this point, and there's no telling what's going to happen.
Comes down and I surrender to